The Jonas Brothers, Nick, Joe and Kevin, the squeaky clean heartthrobs turned mature family men who've sold out arenas from their 2008 a little bit longer peak to their 2023 Grammy-nominated comeback, are no strangers to the screen. From Disney's camp rock musicals that launched tween crushes worldwide to voice cameos in Hotel Transylvania, they've blurred lines between band and brand. But their latest venture, a very Jonas Christmas movie, flips the script by casting them as heightened versions of themselves, weaving holiday hijinks with raw family truths. Boasting a stellar 92% Rotten Tomatoes score, the film transforms a simple stuck-in-London premise into a heartfelt race against time, blending slapstick with sincerity in a way that's reinvigorated their legacy. At its core, the plot follows the trio mid-tour glow still fresh, as a freak snowstorm grounds them in Heathrow just days before Christmas. With New York families waiting, complete with pie-baking marathons and tree-trimming traditions, they embark on a madcap odyssey, commandeering a double-decker bus, bartering with street musicians, even enlisting a ragtag choir of expat elves. It's Home Alone meets the Polar Express, but grounded in Jonas reality. Joe's twin daughters Willa and Delphine demand bedtime stories via FaceTime. Kevin's girls Elena, 10, and Valentina, 8, quiz him on reindeer logistics, and Nick's little Malty Marie, 2, with Priyanka Chopra Jonas's fierce mama bear energy, steal scenes with Babel translated wisdom. Wives Danielle and Priyanka pop in via portals of plot convenience, dispensing advice that's equal parts loving nag and logistical genius. In a People magazine deep dive, Joe, the self-proclaimed middle child chaos coordinator, laid bare the difficult crux. It's been a bucket list item for us to do a holiday film. We were like, do we just go all humor or do we go all personal? It's always a little difficult when you're playing versions of yourself. This meta-choice elevates the movie beyond fluff. It's a window into the brothers' post-diabetes diagnosis, Nick's 2005 Type 1 revelation, post-hiatus, the 2013 split that nearly broke them, evolved selves. Nick, now 32 and a dad whose sucker video featured Malty's first steps, added, "We wanted to give the audience a real look at our life. But what I love about this is that it comes at a really important time for us in our careers, but more importantly, as parents." The film captures stolen moments, Nick strumming carols on a borrowed guitar, Joe juggling dad jokes with diaper disasters, mirroring their real 2024. Sold-out happiness begins tours, therapy-fueled sibling bonds, and the tender terror of fatherhood. Kevin, 37 and the eldest steady anchor, reflected on the full-circle feels of reuniting camp rock alums like Amy Teagarden and Jordan Fisher on the Final Jam stage replica. It was wild. We got to the set and we saw cast members from the original movies. Thank God those movies happened. Thank God Joe got cast and they decided to put me and Nick in it as well. The 2008 Camp Rock audition, Joe nabbing Shane Gray, Kevin and Nick tagging along as backups, ignited their Disney deal, Jonas TV show, and Jonas Empire, apparel lines married to Jonas reality. But it also sowed seeds of burnout. By 2010, solo pursuits called. Fast forward to 2019 Sucker reunion, and a very Jonas Christmas feels like redemption arc cinema. Joe, voice cracking, admitted, "I was flooded with emotion again. I was like, oh man, I didn't expect to be hit like this." Nick echoed, "It's a pretty special thing to think back to when we made the first Camp Rock back in '07 and how crazy our life was at that moment." This vulnerability is the film's secret sauce. Directors tapped real anecdotes. The brothers' actual 2022 London stranding during a storm, Kevin's wife Danielle's pie recipe showdown, Priyanka's Bollywood flair in a dream sequence dance-off. Critics praise how it sidesteps holiday cliches, no mean-spirited Scrooge, just earnest chaos, earning that 92% for its infectious warmth, variety. Fans streaming on Netflix, flood X with teary threads, seeing Malty as mini Priyanka? Peak Jonas. The brothers' real families amplify authenticity. Willa and Delphine's on-set improv demanding more bows, mirrors Joe's devotion directorial grit, while Elena's script notes on girl power elves nods to Kevin's Real Housewives producing chops. Broader context. The Jonases have mastered reinvention. Post-2013 break, therapy revealed resentment over creative control. Their 2019 doc Chasing Happiness bared scars, Paving Happiness begins. Now at 30's thresholds, Nick's UNICEF ambassadorship, Joe's power acting arc, Kevin's podcast empire, this film cements their patriarch phase. It's timely amid holiday blues stats. 1 in 5 report loneliness, offering a blueprint for family first. Prioritize flights over fame, carols over contracts. As awards buzz brews, Golden Globe nods. The brothers tease sequels, Valentine's vows? Joe jokes. A very Jonas Christmas movie isn't just festive fare. It's a love letter to brotherhood, buffered by bows and baby.